Hilarious Club,
the podcast.
We're rolling, guys. Welcome to Hilarious Club, the podcast. We just finished our show, and there's some people who are lingering around, who have nothing to do. One guy whose wife's pregnant in the States, and he's here to kill the time.
Yeah.
But actually, he just wanted to meet this other guy. That's how I feel, okay? All right, thank you guys for staying around. Okay, so we're gonna talk about how the show went, and then we had two topics in our head that we're gonna discuss today, and you guys can jump in anytime, right? This is a very free, interactive. We don't care about the format because we don't have followers anyways. So yeah, let's just keep it rolling. How did you feel about the show?
I thought it was great. I enjoyed it.
Yes, it was great.
It was fun. I felt like we progressed. We started like a launching, like it was slow in the beginning, and then we got better and better, and enjoyed the night as we went along. But in the beginning, I was scared. I was like, oh, I don't think this is going to go well, and then it ended up going really well.
Right.
How'd you feel about the show?
I usually would know how I feel about the show the next day. Now I still trying to grasp and let it sink. I feel the crowd is different today. It's more diverse than the show we had last Sunday, which was like 95% 25-year-old lesbian girls, aka man haters. All right, so their energy was fire. Yeah.
Why do man haters love me? I don't understand that part. They liked me.
That means you're not man. Simple. You're not a threat. No.
That's what I've heard. No, I constantly hear that. Women like, oh, you're not threatening at all. Like, if I needed to beat you up, I could.
You're not.
Do you think you could beat me up?
I'm from Dongbei.
You could beat me.
I am from Dongbei. You know. I have a lot of tactics.
I have taken a lot of self-defense classes.
You have against women?
No. It's...
Seriously, do men take self-defense classes?
Yeah, I for teaching. I worked in some tough schools.
So that will help you from massive shooting?
I can't beat you up, but I could keep you from beating me up.
So
I just know how to evade any fights. Yeah. I'm
the
really
students
good.
Do not only just shoot you, they also beat you.
Sometimes, yeah.
So it's a dangerous job. Are you supportive of the fact that I think was it Trump saying that teachers can carry guns? Was that him?
I think I've heard that he said that.
Yeah, right.
I don't like
And
guns,
now he's
so.
almost shot.
He got shot. That was a thing. It's called a flesh wound.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm shocked he didn't say that. In all like 80s movies, they would say, it's a flesh wound, which means you didn't like itch. You just your skin got shot.
So
I really wanted him to yell that.
He did a good show. Yeah, he did a good show. He did a good show.
How cool would it have been if Trump said, flesh wound? I would have liked it.
All right. So yeah, the show tonight was good, huh? Yeah, I'm happy. So we had two topics. One was that was it a choice for people these days to have children or settle down late in life, or they have to do it?
One more time.
Okay. Is it a choice for people to settle down or have children late in life, or they have no choice, they have to do it this way?
Cultural expectations.
Cultural
Do you feel like you're
expectations.
supposed to do it? Or is it your choice?
I think it's depend on like how you grew up and also family.
Mm.
Like someone like me, been in the United States for so long, and my parents already lost control of me. So
But you still did it.
Yeah, I still did. Because we're thinking about not having children, but then of course my wife changed her opinion suddenly. She don't want to be no offense. She don't want to be 40 and having
Who wants to be? Do you want to be 40 and having kids?
Huh?
Does anybody want to be 40 and having kids?
Can they?
They can. Do they want? Did you want to?
Can they have a natural pregnancy?
My mom had a baby at 40.
Yeah.
Okay. That was her first baby?
like 20, I don't know, really young. She
Okay.
had 7, they were.
You have 6 siblings.
Yeah.
You are from a farm. Okay, so yeah, but your first baby at the age of 40 is something. Yeah, right. It's difficult. A lot of people regret later in life, but then they can't anymore.
Of my friends in the States, my friends who had babies young, it's very normal that they are tired and they like don't have money and they're just like grueling through until their kids are raised. But then my friends who have babies late love them. Like it's very common that if they have their babies like late 30s, early 40s, then they just really enjoy their kids growing up. They've got more money, they can like handle it. And yeah, of my small pool of friends, it seems like having babies later is way better.
Yeah, and I guess you love your children more, because I'm the last baby, and my parents never beat me.
Did they beat your siblings?
They claimed that they were beaten, but I doubt.
That's
You know, they were just jealous of me. Huh?
Yeah. I'm from Missouri.
You were beaten, and you were middle child or the last child?
Goddamn day. I'm the middle.
That's why you're the one that's beaten. Middle child gets the worst of everything, I heard.
And 7, I don't think it matters as much. Like
Okay.
if 3, yeah, that's pretty like they lose. That's the joke that you don't even care where they are. Like, oh yeah, where are they? Oh, it's 7. It's all the kids. Like you forget where all of them are.
Yeah, but I think now you were preparing for this joke. You think now is perfect time to have children here.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that's what I don't think people get right now is like the competition that's been in China for a while. If you have a baby right now, they're gonna like sail into college. Like there's gonna be a few years where colleges are gonna be so easy to get into because nobody's having babies right now. So in like 18 years, little
Yeah.
LeBron is just gonna be.
LeBron, yeah, I forgot to tell this joke. Darn, yeah, I have pregnant brain. I forgot to tell about the name joke. Yeah, now we have an option, LeBron.
LeBron.
Yeah,
of
before
course.
it was just Kobe.
Kobe. Which one? Kobe or LeBron? I agree.
Yeah, all right, look at Brian.
It's just a solid.
Yeah, so yeah, I think it's a perfect time. I'm very chill and laid back. I'm like, any dumb baby will be a talent in 18 years. Seriously, because there's no labor anymore. Yeah, there's no children anymore. Okay, people don't want to have children. Like Shanghai has a lower birth rate than South Korea.
If I see a pregnant woman, I look for signs to see if she's like traveling. And usually I can tell she's a tourist. She's not actually from here.
Right.
Yeah, it's so rare to see a pregnant woman here.
I haven't seen.
I lived in Dalian though, pregnant women everywhere.
Right.
Tons of pregnant women.
Yeah,
It's just Shanghai.
I don't see even. Yeah, I don't see. Okay, the thing is, I don't see pregnant women, and people who are not pregnant are also not seeing me. Seriously, I'm having so much trouble getting a seat on the metro. Nobody gives a shit about pregnant women on the metro. Seriously, I feel like a pervert. I'm trying to use my belly to rub people. Seriously, especially the people, the men who are sitting at the priority seat, I'm just trying to rub my belly at him, and he just like, do whatever you want. You know, I'm just gonna focus on my videos. Yeah, seriously, that's another. I wanted to make a sketch video about this, but I didn't have enough tech support, and I figured I couldn't do that on the metro.
Yeah.
So I didn't do it. Seriously, people.
You're walking up to strangers on the metro and just rubbing your pregnant belly against
Yeah,
them.
I'm just doing that, and nobody.
I like that in your mind that makes you like a perv.
Yeah, it's.
I don't
know.
think
I feel
pregnant
in my
belly-
mind, like in my mind, I feel this is so. Yeah, you
I
know.
don't think anybody's thinking perverted there. I don't think with a pregnant stomach people think perv.
Yeah, but I'm
Just
like,
you.
yeah, I'm just like, I'm just trying to get your attention. You know, that's seriously like the pervert mindset. I just want your attention. Yeah, so it's hard.
Seats for pregnant women on the metro. It's important. Public service announcement right now.
No.
Give your seat up.
Nobody pays attention. And those people who are not giving their seats are usually men. Seriously, women usually they're like, oh, come sit here. Yeah, but it's usually men that don't care. Yeah. So, I'm a man hater too now.
So we almost clapped for the man hater. Yeah. 21-year-old.
Yeah.
Hates men too.
21. Okay, what makes you hate men?
Well,
Give him a list.
they are the priority, enjoy the priority in the society, but most of them don't think so. They just enjoying all the choices and all the benefits from the society, but they pretend they're not enjoying it. And they can't to think in women's shoes.
You agree? What? Yeah, what? Okay, let's have a debate. Okay.
Yeah, comedy shows and debates go hand in hand.
Right, yeah. So her point is, her argument is men are privileged.
I think she's talking about like older
Yeah.
The older generation.
What about 21-year-olds?
Well, as millennials, I think they are, it's better. It's getting better.
Are 21-year-olds millennials here? I had a
Gen Z.
conversation with friends
Gen Z.
here. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It's getting better, but not there
And
yet.
also
But better.
there are more and more gay gay generations too. Maybe they're just hated in the older culture in China, but they just show up.
I think our show's getting cancelled.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
0 words came out of my mouth.
Oh, you have no.
Is man hater okay?
Huh?
We can say man hater, right?
Yeah, that's the
Man
thing,
hater's
right?
fine.
Man haters, okay, are a thing. Yeah.
What's man hater in Chinese?
Do you want me
Yeah,
to
what is
answer?
that?
I don't think there's this. Word.
There's no word, but there's misogynist in Chinese. Yeah.
I
Misogynist.
didn't get that far in my Chinese lessons. I know what misogynist is. I don't know what it is in Chinese.
是什么？
厌女.
谚语 yeah.
Mm.
It's new to me.
It's yeah. He's like, I just do it. I don't know the term.
It must be new word.
It's not. Okay, I'm glad you don't know it. Yeah. Okay. So you shouldn't know it. Yeah.
Hey guys, if you want some stand-up comedy this weekend, please check out my comedy special named Li Ying Plus, The Life Before and After I Got Pregnant on August 11th at 7:30 p.m. at Soda Comedy Club at People Square. We had 2 shows in the past 2 weeks. It was a blast. Also, we'll be shooting our live podcast, which you'll be seeing now right after the show. Join us, okay, as a participant, and we had a lot of fun with the audience from the last 2 shows. So I see you there on August 11th. Please scan the QR code or DM me for more show information and booking. I see you on Sunday. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So, what's our next topic? Is it choice for people to settle down? Culture. Oh, okay. He said it depends on your background. Yeah.
I come from a tradition that you're supposed to set. Like I should have been married by 25 and then had kids by 30, and like my dad was his biggest like disappointment was his kids never owned homes. Like you don't own a house. How like you're not an adult. Like you don't own a house. And then I just didn't do it. So I don't know. For me, everything's a choice. Like I just didn't have to. But like the tradition I come from, I should have. So for me, yeah, it's a choice.
Sounds like a Chinese father.
There's a weird. I don't know how to work it into material, but there's so many like my parents are really traditional and religious.
They love properties.
Really a lot of.
They have a lot of children. They love properties.
Boys are really important. They just wanted boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're Asian.
I'm not.
Yeah. My family are crazy about properties as well. Yeah,
Important.
they love buying properties.
Gotta own it.
Yeah.
It's so important.
So important.
I don't know why.
Money. For them, that means security. That means security, and also because they are not interested in the outside world. They don't want to travel, because I prefer traveling instead of being trapped in an apartment paying for mortgage. Yeah, and also I think it's a bubble. I think the price is gonna drop, and it has dropped
Even in Shanghai?
everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah.
Just don't get it.
Because they're not, young people don't want to buy properties. Yeah, young people don't want to buy properties.
I can't picture just buying something and having to stay there.
Right.
Like I just always move, so it's like a really weird idea to like, this is your house. You're gonna be here for the next 30 years.
Yeah, unless you can make loads of money by renting them out, which you can't. It's slow. It's slow, so you just don't have as young. It's about priorities. Like I always invested in my education, or learning new things instead of buying properties. But my siblings and my parents, they prefer properties. Yeah, cars.
Cars are important. Like
Cars, yeah.
what you drive really
Cars,
matters.
apartments, gold.
What about Minnesota?
What?
Minnesota?
Missouri.
Missouri.
My family's like really into cars. Like that's what you like do.
Yeah.
And so I'm from small towns. One time my dad was gonna do an event and his like cousins were coming and it was before cell phones and they didn't say where the event was. And they're like, oh, the town's small. We'll just drive around until we see the nice car. Because I just knew my dad would have the nicest car in town.
You know, this is very funny. Also, like this, my mind just like it goes from one place to another. Like people are xenophobic, like they are afraid of foreigners. You know, like
I am.
right. But the things like let's see, like your parents, your family, and my family, they're from different backgrounds. They don't look alike, but they have so much in common.
Yes.
They have more in common than I have in common with my family.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
So it's such a stupid idea for people just to, you know, fear another person from another culture just because they speak a different language and they look different.
I think that's like part of like evolution though. Or we're like supposed to be scared of what we don't know. Like that's just how our brains are wired.
Yeah, but the things like they only focus on the skin color, how big your eyes are, what color your hair is. But like inside, we have more in common than in difference.
You have a baby inside of you. I don't. It's pretty different.
Right. So that's because you cannot. You know, and nowadays you can.
Can you?
Men
Are men having babies yet? Is that
men,
real? That's
right,
real?
Men,
My wife
men,
wanted me to carry her baby.
right, men
I'm sorry,
can
like,
carry a
legitimately
baby.
that's real.
Yes,
Yeah.
medically,
The thing.
scientifically,
Yeah.
yeah, men can carry baby. I think men should.
That's really interesting.
Right, because we're tiny, you know, you guys are bigger. It's like carrying a 3-kilo watermelon for you guys is nothing.
I would struggle so much, but that's just.
Right, so yeah, I think.
So wait, that's like real, just average people can do this, or is this still testing in like 20 years in the future?
No, it's happening now. As long as you can pay for.
If I want to pay a lot of money, I can have my own baby.
Yeah.
You can have your own baby.
Where does it come out?
I'm guessing they cut it out.
Yeah, you can do a C-section.
Oh.
I was C-sectioned.
Yeah, you can do a C-section.
Nowhere.
I was C-sectioned and I was formula fed.
Mm-hmm.
Never seen my mom's privates.
I didn't ask about that part. Yeah, also I think people are so advanced these days. You know, the younger moms, they're very young, like a few generations younger than me. They gave me tips. Seriously, like this young mom was telling me that, you know, she never slept in the same room with her baby. The nanny takes care of the baby, and because she wants to be independent and she wants to have good sleeps. And also, she decided not to breastfeed, so she took medicine to keep the milk going back, right? So, and then, yeah, and she was just like, yeah, and I was like, I guess I'm still a bit traditional, and I was like, it sounds cool, but it's like, it takes away a lot of, you know, bonding, you know, like your baby's closer to the nanny. Yeah, then,
You don't want that?
I don't want that.
Raising your baby.
No, I don't want. That's also maybe has something to do with age, as you said. When you're, older, you want to be more involved. When you're younger, you're just a little bit more laid back, let the money do the work.
If you had the money, are you getting a nanny?
We're getting a nanny,
Oh, okay.
but she's not gonna sleep with the baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last week you told me that you were gonna have the child by 5 doing all chores. Is that the
But
bonding?
I hired the
Where does
nanny.
that roll off?
I hired the nanny to take care of me.
Oh, so the nanny's for you, not for the baby.
Yeah, so I can.
Can I hire a nanny for me?
You can. You can have a nanny
I'm just
for
gonna
you.
have a nanny for me.
Yeah, you can.
Call the wife.
Oh, it's called a
My God, that's why your wife's away in the States. That's why your wife is away in the States.
That's honestly, I can't handle the attitude. So many people tell me, like, I'll need help translating something or, like, doing, like, paperwork. And they're like, why don't you have a Chinese girlfriend to do this for you? I was like, because I don't want a personal assistant as a girlfriend. That's not really what I'm
But actually,
looking for in
that's
dating.
what she does.
I don't have a girlfriend like that. No, I wouldn't
Is
do
that the reason why you refuse to have a girlfriend?
Because I don't want her doing paperwork for me? No, that's not the reason. I just think that's a bad reason to get into a relationship. Because you need
Yeah, I
someone to
heard
fill
this
out
a lot. They're
paperwork
like,
for
you don't speak Chinese, why don't you get a girlfriend?
you. Yeah.
Yeah. Like a Chinese girlfriend is a superwoman that's gonna solve all your problems.
That is how it's treated, yeah.
Yeah.
All my translation needs.
Mm.
I'm good.
So what do women need from a man?
A lot.
Anybody need translating?
Like what?
My wife's complaining about nobody drive her to work and
Now.
nobody mow the lawn,
Mm.
take the trash out,
Mm.
and yeah, a lot. Stuff like
I can do all those things.
that. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm great at all those things.
All right.
So all I need is his wife.
All right.
If I go back to America,
Yeah.
I can be your wife's nanny.
Is male nanny a popular thing
No.
in the States?
No.
No?
No. So the couple I was gonna nanny for, they already had 4 female nannies.
Mm.
And so they had 2 boys, and so they wanted a male and more male influence.
How do you feel about, okay, this is a culture thing. We saw this in the movies. Like a lot of babysitters or nannies, they're super young, like teenagers.
Okay.
Yeah, so how do you feel about like having a teenage babysitter looking after your kids?
I don't have kids, so.
I know, but it's a popular thing in the States.
No, I don't.
Like here, all
where I grew up, that was
all the
common.
nannies are in their 50s.
Oh.
Yes.
No, that's
And-
common. Like 20s would be nanny, and the babysitters would be teenagers.
Yeah, but yeah, here all the nannies are 50s, 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so common. I get why it's like a bad idea, but it's just I'm so used to it. That would be
Yeah, why?
normal.
Why the nannies there are so young? They don't even have children
They'll take
themselves.
less money.
Oh, below minimum wage. That's
Yeah,
like,
it's easier to pay.
cheaper.
Like, older ones would cost more money.
Mm,
But
so here, young people are more expensive. Young people are more expensive. Like the older generation is cheaper. So here, all the handyman, construction workers, and then like more labor work, it goes to older people, and the younger people are expensive.
Maybe reverse. You pay more
Yeah,
for
the
an
younger
older person.
people, I heard these days, not only they're expensive themselves, many of them work, but they still get money from their parents.
Oh, wow.
So they are more expensive.
Did you get money from your parents?
After,
Like just after 18, like you started college?
I got financially independent in the last year of college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the first couple of years, but not after. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Which is very hard. I don't think it's common for Chinese college students to be independent, financially independent the first year they go to
I've noticed
college.
that,
Yeah, because they had never worked.
yeah.
They've never done summer jobs,
Yeah.
and then you don't have the skills and you don't know what kind of work you can do. So I got financially independent from tutoring. now it's illegal to say that. Also doing exams for other people. Right. Yeah. Doing homework for other people. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I had a friend that his mom did all his homework and papers for him throughout college.
Right.
And then he ended up being a college professor. But his mom did all his papers for him.
Yeah.
It's great.
But these days also I think a lot of families have one child, so they kind of don't push them to get financially independent early. And many of them finish college and then they do their masters to avoid getting a job, and then PhD and stuff. They just like it because the only child just feel that I'm born with all this money from my parents, so they just feel that it's natural they take all the money, you know. I have 2 other siblings, and also we have like a boy, so traditionally he's gonna inherit all the money, and he's gonna take care of my parents. We just assist. So your role is not like you don't have to, like your parents are not your responsibility, but you can help and chip in. So in a way, I don't take your money, you also don't take mine. Right. I think we reached 25 minutes. Okay. Also, they turn off the AC.
Oh, I gotta go.
Right. Yeah. So.
That's terrifying.
Okay, guys. Thank you guys so much for staying around. Okay. Yeah. We have a show next Sunday. So help us spread the word. And if you feel like coming back again, you guys are welcome, especially you.
You got nothing else to do.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Hang
Have a
out.
good-
Yeah.